Welcome back, everybody, to Falcon Plays Niffelheim, episode number 3. Let's get underway over here. So, at the end of last episode, we got our little chicken coop up and running. He will be producing chicken for us over time, or not. He won't produce chickens. I mean, he probably would if I let the eggs hatch. But he will be producing eggs for us over time, or I guess she would be more ideal here, Falcon. So that'll happen over time, which is cool. Next thing I want to do, though, is, as I mentioned, I'm not sure if when we get attacked, if my coop will be attacked instead of my mine. So I don't want to lose that. It took me a while to build it. So here's what we do. We're going to go ahead and get the first barricade of our mine up and running. Build a wooden blockhouse, protect the totem and your dungeons. Is this going to do what I think it's going to do? I hope. So we have enough items for it. Let's make it happen. And as I mentioned, I'm running kind of blind from this point. I knew about the basics, but beyond this point, I have no idea what to expect now. Okay. I guess they made it a bit stronger. I'm not sure if that's going to protect my coops. So maybe they do ignore the coops and come after the mine itself? Maybe, hopefully. What does level 2 do? Build a wooden fence, protect the totem and your dungeons. Okay. And what is this one? Build a wooden hall, protect the totem and your dungeons. This requires ropes and timber. Okay, what about you? You require a lot of timber and clay. We have to go mining for clay, though, I'm pretty sure. For my stove, I require twigs and building stone. So before we do anything else, I want to get my stove in my base up and running. So we can make some food, some proper food, and not eat raw food all the time here. I'm going to have these zucchinis, I guess, because that wolf might kill me. I almost feel like we might as well just sacrifice ourselves at some point and just lose the gold that you would lose and deal with it. Because I'm going through my supplies of like raw food that hasn't been cooked, like candy. And I'd rather have that fully cooked in a proper way. Let's go ahead and cut down this tree. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run towards the left. If we die from a wolf attack, I'll let it happen. I'm not going to even heal. I'll just let it happen. And we'll just lose some gold. I'm not sure how much gold you lose. I'm not sure if it's a percentile of the overall that you have or a set number, but we'll find out together. But at the same time, it'll give you an idea what happens when you die anyway. So, you know, 2 birds, 1 stone. So right now we're looking for twigs still and stone. I feel like we might have to go to another map to find stone. We haven't talked about this, but you could actually go to a city, to a temple city to buy items from merchants. You could sell stuff yourself. You could also go to other maps. We haven't gotten that far, because as I mentioned, this game takes a while to really get going. So the first things you want to do is just get the bare essentials up and running. And then down the line, you start thinking about going into the dungeons, which we haven't done just yet, and also going to temple cities to buy stuff from merchants. But, you know, obviously you need a lot of gold for that. Which is the reason why you don't want to die too often, because you will lose gold, but at the moment I'd rather just go ahead and get the free reset of HP, because we're just going through our resources of raw food way too fast here. I mean, sure, they grow back over time, but, yeah. Who wants to deal with that shit? I don't. Alrighty, I'll leave you alone. You'll probably grow a bit bigger. Here's this goddamn wolf again. Alright, come over here, wolf. If you want to kill, I will allow the kill. Let me just hurt you a lot, though. No, you didn't kill. Oh, this is even worse now. Because I'm super slow. If you die in a dungeon, do you have to come back here to get your body? Let's find out. Let's find out. Let me show you guys the dungeon while we're here. Oh, good. There you go, we died. So, these are the dungeons. Over here is where a lot of these, rascals are at, these goddamn Skeletors. Good, I was thinking it would do that. Normally, if you die in dungeons, I'm pretty sure you always spawn back out here. Got my HP back. I lost like around 40-something gold, which is a really high price to pay, but, you know, I was just going through my resources like too crazy right there. That right there is where you want to find some of the rarest stuff. You'll find some equipment in there. You will also find rare drops from enemies you normally can't find out here, too. So you obviously want to make it a habit to go down there at some point. But at the moment, since we're just working on getting our workshops up and running, we don't need to go down there just yet. So until those workshops are up and running, we have like enough building stone and all that other stuff. We could go on with that. Speaking of which, maybe the building stone might be easier found in our base, now that I think about it. Huh. Let me give this a perusal one more time to the left-hand side. I'm going to go back and I'm going to show you how to mine in your own area, because there's a mining feature that I talked about. I'm pretty sure last episode I didn't really get around to showing off. You are twigs. You're not a twig, you're a twig. Don't call me a twig, you're a twig. No, you're a twig. Pencil neck geek. I'm gonna have some water here really quickly. Where did I get that from? Does anybody know where that's from? You pencil neck geek? I want to say That is... Hold on, let me get some water here. I want to say I got Pencil Neck Geek from an old wrestling promo from like the 80s or something. Or maybe like a video game. I know it's got to be wrestling related though. It's like an old wrestling promo, but I just can't remember who sent that. I was going to say it's a guy with a really crazy personality, but you know, everybody in the 80s that was a wrestler was doing cocaine, so they were all fucking crazy and out of their mind. So it's not really narrowing it down. But I'm pretty sure it was like somebody just like a really like high personality. It was kind of like, I will break you, you pencil neck geek. And like, I don't know why it just suddenly popped up right now. After all these years. Jeez. The nostalgia's real, man. I'm telling you, man, once you get to that age, a lot of you guys are out there that watch the videos and gals that are my age already know how I'm talking about. But for the younger generation out there listening, let me tell you, you're over here thinking, oh yeah, fucking Grandpa Falcon again. Yeah, you Grandpa Falcon me all you want. But once you get to like, you know, I mean, I'm like, what? Once you get to my age, which I do make it sound like I'm fucking like 70 years old, and that's not obviously the case. As a few of you believe under the impression. Like, it's weird because I make a lot of jokes about my age all the time. And people are always like, you know, yeah, Falcon's like, you know, in his 40s or 50s. So they're surprised when I say I'm like really like, you know, 20... Fuck, how old am I now? 28? 28, yeah. So I'm getting close to the fucking 30s though, man. It's still scary. Yeah, scary. That's why I say I'm old all the time. But then people, because I make fun of my age so constantly, are under the impression I'm really like a fucking grandfather or something. It's like, you know, I'm not that old, I guess, but it's getting there, man. It's easily getting there. You know, soon enough, I'll be going through my midlife crisis. I'll do face cam videos where my hair is, like, you know, long. I swish it across my face. I'm wearing, like, really tight clothing and stuff. And, like, you know, apparently I'm going to be a midlife crisis is going to be, like, emo. Or hipster, really. Well, I guess. I'm not getting into the entire hipster thing. Dressing style. A few guys have asked me, like, how I dress and whatever. Like, comparisons, and I've given the idea, and people are like, yeah, you're a fucking hipster. I'm like, I'm not a fucking hipster. Fucking boar! No! Don't back it up right now! There's angry... Okay, fuck. Let's fight the boar. You know what sucks about fighting the boar? We were talking about... Are you going to kick him, or are you ever use your club again? Stop kicking the boar and use your club. We were talking about sacrificing gold to get HP back. And now this boar came over here and just fucked everything up. Because now I'm going to be really low in HP again. I'm going to be walking really slowly. Nah! I don't like it. Nah! Well, the honey pumpkin can't be turned into a soup, so that's fine. I didn't even finish mining because that boar, which is a jerk. There we go. We got it now. Yeah, fuck you, sheep. I feel like the sheep's the one behind. He's a criminal mastermind. Every time I run into like a boar that's gonna wreck my life, this sheep just shows up. Inventory's full. Well, what was I picking up? I thought I was gonna chop something down. Look, just eat this fucking chamomile, dog. Eat the sage, too. I don't care. I just want to chop this tree down. And can you walk fast again, or do I have to feed you some more? I guess I have to feed you some more. Oh, hey, we have 2 wild persimmons. I do know that you can make these into a soup that recovers a decent amount of HP. So we probably should do that at some point. Now, I think for the sheep, more than likely, you can use a stick trap on those. They seem a bit too big for the stick trap. But I guess at some point, maybe you could capture a bigger one, or make a bigger trap for the sheep and make your own little sheep farm. Because we already have the chicken coop happening. I guess I could have 2 of those happening. Oh. So, let's see. Jesus, I need to eat food here. Wild pumpkin, you don't turn into a food right now, so I'll use you. Okay. We're running into bear cave. Yeah, okay, that's bear. Go away, bear. I do want twigs, though. No, don't stop collecting. Just chop down tree, my friend. What did I even collect? No, bear. Bear, go away. Bear, go away. Fuck! I just wanted the twigs! They're really important to me! Jerk. Just stop, bear. You gotta get tired at some point, right? Man. So I guess we could use the arrows or whatever, but fuck that. I use my arrows in that. Eat some rosemary, dog. Eat some beans as well. That's cool. Guess I'll bring this down. I think we're 1 building stone away from making our stove, if I remember correctly. So, potentially, there's either stone behind this bear, or we just go back to our area and mine. We have a pretty decent amount of twigs, so we're at 24. That's not too bad. Yeah, I think we go back to our mine. And do our own mining for the building stone. That's cool. 32 boards is not too bad. Is there a possibility that this bear left and I can get this tree finally? Go away, sheep! I know your fucking master plan. I don't like it. There we go. There we go. Yeah. I knew it. Alright, cool. Can I... Let's see. Would you like to move back to the main map? That's where you go to the city, mind you. There's ways to get to the city. Number one, you could kill the bear and go all the way to the left and you'll find a road split in the area. We could go back to the main map. Or, alternatively, you could also just use gold and pop up in the main map. So, you know, there's one way or the other to get there. So if you feel you can't fight a bear or you don't want to sacrifice that much gold, you know what? It's almost better to just use the gold, because if you fight the bear, he's going to kill you at least once or twice easily. Depending on how you play it out. But he'll probably kill you twice, and that's going to be more gold than it would be to just give you the 50 gold and jump straight to the map itself. Alrighty. I'm confident we have enough to get our stove up and running now. And that should help us out quite a bit. Maybe we even have some eggs in our little coop over here. How about building a second one? Let's see, the farm. A wooden greenhouse. 5 rope. Okay, that's the other thing we do need. I want to get the... I guess we probably go for the coop and the greenhouse. Because I don't know how to capture sheep. So, let's see, what about you? Wooden fence would be pretty cool. Clay. I mean, if we get some more clay... You know what? We'll get some clay right now, actually. Alright, so if you're ever considering mining, like how to mine... I will show you right... Ah, we only have 2 spots. We should be fine. So, from your area, you want to open the door. And instead of going up, you go down. Mine. Now, you're thinking, oh, that's all it takes? That's really easy, Falcon. Believe me, it's really easy to miss, because most of the time you'll hit, like, space... and space again, and it'll just probably automatically take you to the upper floor, and it won't take you downstairs. So over here, as we get to mine a bit, use the pick, and get to it. Now, breaking down the walls alone won't give you materials. It's whatever that uncovers, however, that will give you the materials. So right there we have clay. Perfect already. So we have enough to get the fence, if I'm right. What do we have here? Some more iron ore. Perfect. Now, as much as I want that fence, I'll tell you right now, I really prefer to have the stove up and running, because we need food. We need to start cooking some of this food here. And the only problem is we'll need rock salt. For rock salt, I'll be honest, I have no idea where to get that just yet. The way I got mine was actually by... Oh! By mining. Okay, no, it wasn't by mining, but the way I got rock salt in my off-camera run... was I went to town and I bought like salt, which is really cheap, mind you. You could buy it really, really cheap at the merchants. And I bought a lot of it and I brought it back over here and I was cooking that way, which is, you know, really cool. But you could also find it over here by mining. Makes sense. So rock salt after. Oh, fuck that. Okay. So now with the rock salt, we're going to be able to probably turn all this meat that you see into like a cooked version of it, which is going to restore a lot of HP, I could only imagine. However, we're still missing 1 building stone. Are you gonna really break my balls this much, game? We're almost at the end of the map over here. Inventory is full. What's in here? What did you find? Why can't I pick it up? Excuse me. We're finding some rare stuff here, I guess. Okay, hold up. Honey, you could turn that into actual food. That's gonna kill me. That'll kill me. Pipe fungus. Look, pipe fungus. Can you just hang out over here? There you go. Copper ore. Oh, yeah, because I left that in my inventory over there. That makes sense. Fudge. That I might want to grow. Might want to grow some honey pumpkin. Resin, we have a lot of that. For now, you just hang out over here. What is this? Coal. Okay, that is also needed for another recipe, or another workshop, I want to say. Building stone, thank God. I was so worried because I saw the end of this mine coming. I'm like, really? We're not going to find 1 single building stone so we can make my goddamn stove? And that's it right here. Collect what? What do you ask me to collect? Now, if I'm correct... Yeah. Once... You just have to click. There you go. So, we got level 1 done. But if we come over here, we get to go to level 2. So this is our mine. This is where we're safe. The other dungeon, presumably where the Skeletors are at, that's another mine. That's your mine, essentially, right? But that's controlled by them. And this filled with not only skeletons, it's going to be filled with crazy spider enemies. It's going to be filled with a bunch of different other enemies in there, which is the reason I'm trying to avoid it. But we could easily continue mining in our own little area over here. So we're going to wrap up the episode here after we get this workshop, or at least my cooking shop, up and running. And we'll see if we have enough also to get the fence. So let's see here. Perfect. Cooking cauldron is really important, so make it happen. Oh boy, I'm excited. I've never built it before, so I guess we'll have the same recipes that we found outside. And then when you level up more, you probably get different recipes. So right now we have, yes, the recipes we found outside. And then when you upgrade it more, we get some more. So let's see. We cannot cook the meat just yet. I guess it'll have to wait. How much would a second upgrade cost? Iron ingot. So we definitely need the forge, but we have everything else. Okay. Now for our quest, we need the alchemy station to make beer, is what I was told. You are going to be the alchemy station. We need more building stones, but you're actually really easy to make. All I have to do is go downstairs and mine a bit more for iron, or for the building stones. So that's easy to make. Forge. I think forge is the one that required the coal, and it required 5, and I think we only have 4. So that might be a problem. Let's see here. White turnip. Alright, so beans, nope. Red turnip, white turnip. Bird meat, we have that in my chest, so we could easily make that. How comfortable do I feel eating bird meat, you're saying? Well, not too comfortable about it. It feels like cannibalism in a sense, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And eggs, we should have some eggs coming in from our friend upstairs. And here, we want to make this berry jam as well for 80 HP. Alright, things are easily turning around now that we can make our own food. This is going to be really, really helpful. So, for now, we collect this. Let's have some food. Let's have the mashed pumpkin, berry jam, and we're looking a lot better. At this point, we stop using our food for our raw food. We start saving it all up, and we just cook whatever we can, and then we go back. So I'm not going to go mine. I'm going to see what we require for the fence. And if it's not too bad, we build it now. We can make the fence. Yeah, I said we do. What's the second one? Rope. Rope requires a lot of straw, I think. Let's get this fence up and running. I think at this point we wrap up the episode too. Ooh, very nice. And what happens now? Build a wooden watchtower, protect a totem and your dungeons. We have enough for it, whatever the hell that is. What's number 2? Build a wooden hall, right? And build a great wooden defensive wall, which requires rope. And a lot more boards and timber. So we have to go out and cut down trees pretty soon. But rope is going to be the thorn in my side at the moment, huh? I know we have enough to make the watchtower. I guess we could just probably post it from the watchtower and use our bow to kill people. Might be it. Let me see about this straw scenario, or the rope scenario here. I guess it's just a bunch of straw. Oh, no, not the upgrade just yet. Oh, the wool, right. Well, I mean, we have a couple of them, so let's use this now. How many ropes do you give me per this setup? Please give me 5. That would be pretty cool. You gave me 2. That's not going to be enough for any upgrade. We'd have to go kill at least one more sheep. I guess we probably could. I was actually saving them so we could, like, not kill them and just kind of, like, hurt them. But they do spawn over time, I guess, so we could at least get one defensive wall up and running before all that actually goes down. So I think that's going to be in tow for tomorrow, or next episode anyway. Building stone and coal. We need one more coal and a couple of more building stones, which we'll find by mining. So, yeah, I think that's enough for the episode, right? Yeah. We're going to wrap it up here for today, guys. We'll come back next episode. Apologies for the cut there. I was being a scumbag and ending the episode early. I thought, like, I have a really big issue with this game in that I enjoy it a lot, so I kind of lose track of time. So I thought I had been recording for a while, but no, I actually have not been recording for that long. I mean, I kind of have, but I want to get at least 5 more episodes in here. So you know what? Let's go back out. We need to kill some sheep so we can make enough rope for an upgrade. And obviously, because we're going to need a lot of boards, we should probably start cutting down some more trees. And if we find some stones, then good on us. But it's not, you know, we could easily get stoned by just mining in our own little base. So for now, I'm thinking we just go to the left. Let's see. Little chickadee, what are you? You're a conqueror, huh? Okay, I might want to kill you. Because we have a lot of rock salt now, we could easily start making, like, you know, the chicken cooked relatively good. And those are really, really good HP restoring items. I think they're like 180 a pop. So that could be really useful right now. Yeah. So let's see. Let me swap over to bow. Ah, there you go. I'm sorry, little guy. You know, it just had to be this way. Inventory's too full, huh? Okay. Not too for that. Feathers, 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 feathers. Oh yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? Leave the feathers here momentarily. I have these are hanging over here. I wanted to put these out in my little base. Why? I don't know. Just because I wanted them out here. What about it? I guess these will light up your mind when it gets too dark as well. But for now, I just want to have one. Just one. I just want one, dog. Oh. Doesn't really quite work the way I was expecting it to. I was hoping it'd just line up over here and just chill. But I guess you... Oh, use. Maybe it's use. No? You don't want to use? You don't want to be used? Maybe it is only in the mines you could use it after all. I wanted to have one like out here just to kind of make it look kind of like snazzy and whatnot. Nah. Like this over here. You see that? I wanted some of that happening. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. It's not working. Well, that's unfortunate, because I'm carrying it over here for that reason alone. You're taking out valuable spots. Fuck it. Have the cranberries. Let's go kill some more cheapies then. Should be somewhere to the left-hand side. Oh, the feathers, right. And those are persimmons, right? Cloudberry. You are used for another recipe as well, so I shouldn't just eat you raw. Resin. We have a lot of resin, so you could just hang out over here. Rock salt, that's needed. Don't need that. Dry seeds. Need to make some fucking room. Honey pumpkin seeds. I don't like doing this, but whatever. Okay, 2 spots. I mean, I want to pick up the feathers because we're going to have to make some arrows down the line. Arrows are really useful, especially for hunting, like, faster game. And down the line, we'll run into, like, enemies that are actually really tough and we have to kind of evade a bit, so... Yeah, we need some arrows, so feathers are going to be kind of important. Everything else I'm going to ignore here meanwhile. We try to get some... There you go. This fudge head over here. We might even need the bow for him, too. Alrighty. That took almost all of his HP away. Come on. One more. Don't get to the bear. He's going to the bear, isn't he? Fuck you. You're not going to that bear. I know what you're up to. You saw that? Yeah. Bear, please save me, Mr. Bear. No, no, no. That bear is not saving you, buddy. You jerk. I knew exactly what he was up to. Oh, fucking fool me, you piece of shit sheep. Okay. There's another one over there, which will give us a bit more wool, and that only gave me 1 wool. Oh, fuck, yeah. The other one that we killed earlier gave me 2, if I'm right, so this one only gave me 1. I need to get a bit more wool so we can make some of those ropes. So zucchini, as much as I hate doing this, I'm going to have to eat you straight up. And now cloudberries, you get to chill here for a bit longer. How we're going to get this one, I really can't tell you right now. Because he's way too close to the bear. We have arrows, I mean, there is that. We have 14 crude, and how many do we have equipped? We have... Oh, we have a lot of arrows still then, somehow. I mean, not a lot, but a significant amount. Let me pick up these over here and boom, 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 boom. My Sharona. My Sharona. You're dead. Okay. 2 wool. Yeah. These only drop 1 each. I could have sworn the other one that dropped like 2 wool for us, didn't it? Ah, well, whatever. Who cares? Let's go back over here. We'll make the rope, and we'll get the defensive upgrade to our base, and then we wrap up the episode in a really nice little spot here. Let's see. For the alchemy station, I do need building stone, which we'll go mine for. And we also need coal and something else for the forge. Might be stone as well. Either way, we have to go mining anyway. That is for sure. So, what I'm thinking we do is after we get the defensive wall up, I'll wrap up the episode. I might do a little bit of mining on my own. We'll come back next episode, and I'll have some resources gathered up, and I'll show you some more of the building stuff we'll do here. That's how I think I'll play this out. I don't actually mind, like, resource gathering for this game because it's so much fun, so it doesn't even bother me. Like, other games, like it pisses me off having to, like, resource gather or grind off camera. With this game, it's kind of like a treat. I don't even know why. It's just so soothing, I guess. Crafting. So we want the rope. 2 of them, as a matter of fact. Get this wool out of the way. Another one. And another one. And another one. And another one. I was gonna go into, like, and another one bites the dust, but I started thinking about, fucking... What's his name? DJ Khaled. Another one. Another... God damn. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? The DJ Khaled, another one thing. Fuck, that is... Every time I watch that, it's kind of like a car... It's like a car wreck, you know, when you see it. It's kind of like... It's so, like... It makes your stomach flip upside down, but it's kind of like a car wreck where you can't stop looking at it, and you're kind of like, man, you know what I could really go for right now? Watching that DJ Khaled video. And you go back to watching, you're like, oh, why did I watch it? And then a week later, you're like, you know what? Let's go back again and do it. It's like a recurring issue. It's an addiction, honestly. All right, so we have the rope now. So building stone is going to be required for the forge. Perfect. We'll go mine for that. I'll do some of that off camera. Let's come up here really quickly and get our defensive wall up and running, which is going to be done through here. Not the watchtower. We want the wall. Build a wooden hall? No. Build a great wooden defensive wall. Yes. Oh boy. We've only had like one real raid, right? So it feels like, to me anyway, that we're kind of like making the right steps to being defended. That doesn't really look too great. What did it do? It just chiseled down the tips? You cost me all that ingredients just to chisel down the tips of those walls? Whatever, dog. Build a legendary one. Yeah, legendary. My ass is probably legendary. There's the wooden hall. And what is this one? This is going to be the Watchtower. Okay, cool. So we wrap it up here for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up. Leave a like. Stick around for next episode. I will catch you next time.